Morning, everyone. In this video lecture, we are going to see about events and event handling in JavaScript. So, what is an event? Events are things that happens to HTML elements. An HTML button is clicked, a mouse over an element, or an HTML input field is changed, a web page has finished loading, a keyboard key is pressed. So these are the examples of event. So while we are doing this operation, some events will occur. So basically, in our system, we can have mainly we have two type of events. One is mouse event and keyboard event. So HTML DOM allows JavaScript to react to HTML elements. So it allows event handler attributes with the JavaScript code to be added to the HTML element. So these are some of the events which will happen on an system. So on change, an HTML element has been changed. So while on change, some of the elements will be changing based on the JavaScript functionalities. So second one is on click. The user clicks on an HTML element. It may be a button click or some operations like submit button, OK button. Like that, we will be invoking the on click options. So next one is on mouse over. So the user moves the mouse over an HTML element. So it will respond to those uh, events. So mouse over. So during mouse over, we can have some color changes or the text changes. Like that, we can do it using mouse over functionality. So on key down, so when we are using a keyboard, if we are clicking an button, then it will occur in key down event. Then last one is onload. Onload, the browser has finished loading the page. That is onload functionality. We're going to see about JavaScript. So the event handler is a JavaScript code that runs when event happens. So event happen handler can be used to handle and verify input, so user action and browser actions. So the following things should be done inside when an event handler works. So every time a page loads, the event handler works, and when a page is closed, an event will be done and perform when the user clicks a button. So click event has been occurring and it verifies when a user input data. So based on all these functionality, the event handler will work. So next one is using an event listener. So using an event attribute like on click or easy to use. So nevertheless, using an add event listener is a recommended way to handle events. So when an event is occurred, the event listener will listen the what kind of event has been occurred and it will process the data. So in this example, we are creating an HTML file. Using that, we have created an on-click functionality. So while clicking a button, the uh, script will be running and it will display the date of current system date and time will be displayed in the screen. So the function display date, where we are creating a function by using display date function, naming display date function. So document dot get element by id demo dot inner HTML equal to date function. We are calling the date function. So the date function will get the current date and time of the system, and it will be displaying inside the P tag, which is having an ID of demo. So we are implementing the date functionality output inside the demo ID. So while in the output, you are checking that JavaScript even it is occurring. It is an on-click attribute. So and we are creating a button. So while clicking the button, it will get the date function. It will get the date and it will be displayed inside the paragraph. This slide we will have JavaScript mouse event. So whenever a mouse is clicked, mouse over, mouse out, mouse down, and mouse up. So based on these events, it will display the functionality, whatever it has to be displayed. So in this example, inside a rectangle, we are creating an div box. So inside that we are mouse over. If we mouse over inside that div box, it has to display mouse is over to me. So while we are hovering the mouse on the div dialog box, then it will be saying that the mouse is over to me. It's JavaScript keyboard event, key down, key up, and key press. These are the events which will be occurring inside the keyboard event. Thank you, everyone.